So let's close it and run it, and we get what we get. We get threading. So program here. We go until the last one. Threading samples, task samples, parallel samples, and so on, so on. So let's enter a key. Okay. So interesting things are happening here. So if we analyze one of them, thread sample 1, okay, what are we doing here? Primary thread, starting a new worker thread. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Primary starting a new worker thread. So it starts at thread 1. So if we go there, I0, I9. So it goes until thread running until 9. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, and thread sample, so it sleeps, it waits 5 seconds. So stops the current thread for 5 milliseconds. Okay, let's turn back and restart. So we start it running and wait for 5 seconds. Stop the current thread for 5 milliseconds for int I till 3. So what does it say for us? 0, 1, 2, 3. So it's 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. For 4 times it writes primarily do something. Okay. And how about primary thread call join to wait until thread 1 ends. So here it writes primary thread call join to wait until thread ends, thread 1 ends. So T join, we execute the thread join. It blocks the calling thread until the thread ends, which is continuing sending messages. So here we write something, but after calling the T thread join, it continues to run the thread 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, and at the end we write primary thread 1 ends join has returned, thread 1 join has returned. Okay, so and if we go back to the program, so we thread properties. Here in thread properties, we are starting new thread 2. So what are we doing in thread 2? So parameter 0 exiting. So parameter 2, parameter 1 exiting. So parameter exiting, okay? Thread ID. So thread sleep 1000 milliseconds, 1 second, thread start. So let's go to thread 2. What the thread 2 is stopwatch, start new. So stop watching, starting new. Console right now. Thread 2 ID. Thread 2 ID. 44444. Thread 2 state, priority, and elapsed time. Elapsed time. Okay. So it's here. And exiting something. Stopping, exiting. Now let's come back. Here the exiting one. Here the exiting. Okay, 4. This one is 5. Okay, it's the job.